you think? How are you allowed to drive this? What have we created here? A freaking monster is what? Come on, check it out. Sound good. Does it sound good to you? No. Back to the shop.
So Tim,
Yo.
why is this on the lift again?
Light bar on. Have you been drinking? Why is it on the lift again?
Mm-hmm.
Because we needed matching purple diff cover, all right? The Barney van needed some extra magenta. So we did custom powder coat, Agile off-road diff cover. Looks pretty sweet. I went ahead and did the initial service gear oil flush on this after we did the locker. And then upon driving, we found a little vibration action going on due to driveline angle. So check it out, come over here. Because we lifted this van so drastically, the driveline, this rear section, that angle was really steep going to the pinion from this carrier. So we went ahead and added a spacer here to soften up that angle a little bit, as well as a small spacer on this front carrier as well. So it just kind of evens out the drive line and you have less of that aggressive angle. So hopefully it helps. I'm gonna go drive it now, do about 120, see how it does. You wanna go, Brooke?
Sure.
So that's why it's on the lift right now. We're gonna drop it down, go drive it. Assuming everything's good, we'll continue on with the outside.
What are we doing?
What are we doing? Test drive with the driveline angle adjustment. What do you think so far? Sounds
not
better
bad.
so far, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We took it up to 75, I think, on the way down here, which is about as fast as we can get away with on this stretch of road. And it was like 10 times quieter. So I think we've solved the problem. So I'll do another pass here and we'll just kind of try some different speeds, drive and coast and all that, and see if we can induce any sort of driveline noise. But I think we fixed it. And if not, at least we look good doing it. These Pit Vipers, hashtag not sponsored yet. Overall, it sounds way better. What do you think, Brooke?
Oh yeah, 100 times better.
100 times better. So, summary of what we did. We did the rib kit, we did a 2-inch van compass striker lift on top of that, and it's an empty van. So this thing's sitting way high, probably 5 inches higher than, sitting 5 inches taller than stock at this point. So I went and drove it. That driveline angle was super steep in the rear, and it made a lot of noise at 60 to 65 miles per hour. It's terrible. So I added a 1 3/4 spacer between the middle, or actually be the rearmost carrier bearing. So the rear section of the drive shaft and the mid drive shaft, we did an 1 3/4. Then we did a 5/8 spacer between the front section of the drive shaft and the middle section. And overall, that has made a world of difference in the noise and everything. I think the drive line is way happier, as are my U-joints. What's up, Rebel? Anyways, I'm pretty happy with it now. So, ready to go to the RV show. We're gonna go back to the shop, drink some more whiskey, and get some car talk. Matchy. It's important that you match your van with your tools, okay? So Snap-on came in clutch and gave me these one-off custom Adrenaline Edition ratchets just for this video. Yeah, here's an update on the van. We've got the wrap done, ceramic coated, headlights tinted, taillights tinted, windows tinted, rear brake lights tinted. Did the driveline adjustment just a minute ago, you saw it in the video. The front bumper is on, the Luminous front bumper. The Warren winch is in. I've got LP4s on the hood. Nice custom powder coated hood brackets there for the light. We've got the Mercedes-Benz emblem wrapped. That's a nice little touch. Squadron's in the bumper. We've got these wired to the factory fogs, so they come on, and when you turn your steering wheel, they will come on accordingly if you want to use that function. I've got my integrated oil cooler. This thing is sick. So that goes to a insane diesel bypass oil filtration system. So extra filtration, extra cooling for the oil. That thing is really rad. I cut that into the bumper before we powder coated it. Snorkel's back on. Train horns are on. They're not plumbed in yet, but they look the part. The S8 light bar on top. So for the rest of tomorrow, we're gonna put in some roof lights on the roof rack. We're using Baja Designs S2s, S1s for roof lighting, perimeter lighting. Oh yeah, come check out the rear hinges here. Powder coated in this is called, what is this called? Sherbert, something Sherbert.
Chartreuse.
Chartreuse Sherbert. Okay. So we did the emblem in this, the hinges, the horns, just a few little bits here and there to kind of really set it off. So we're swapping the hinges out. These are 180-degree hinges versus the 270-degree. So they have the holes where we can mount rear door stuff. We're gonna mount the X-Bull rear door carriers out of Germany. Super, super burly rear door carrier. We're gonna put that on. Those should be here in a couple of weeks. And then a backwoods rear bumper. As far as everything else on the van, a luminous front bumper, backwoods drifter roof rack. We've got the backwoods side ladders over here, 2 of them, because 2 is always better than 1. I've got a Yakima skybox on top for some storage, just extra gear. And the train horns, K5 LA train horns from Horn Blasters. Don't blow your temper, blow your horn, folks. What else? Is there anything else, Brooke? What am I missing? Oh, show them the diff cover one more time, because it's just that sexy. Woo! Yeah. So that's a little extra purple for underneath, and we have 3-gallon air tanks that are going to go underneath as well for the train horn and the onboard air system, and then some green skid plates that we're going to put in once everything else is done to kind of tie it all in. So some green and purple underneath to kind of finish out the look. And I think after that, that's it. I'm not doing anything else crazy.